What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a trucking video on the Traxxas Mini Slash 4-wheel drive truck. Now, it'll definitely be used for the first year this year for 2026 in my opinion. Because here's the thing exactly, because you can see how much expected the things I can see because they will definitely use it in this year for 2026 in my opinion. Don't ask why this thing is covered in mud, you can see, because I tested this before, you can see last year, you can see because I expected the things exactly. So this thing got used the first year this last year. So this thing that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion, because in my opinion, so the thing that will be used again this year because we expected this machine exactly, which is in my opinion, so the thing that will be used this year because the body you see looks pretty good, you see. It is kind of loose, you see, but it's not that bad in my opinion. But it's something like this one you see because we expected this machine exactly, which is in my opinion, so this thing that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion. But it's something like this one you see because we expected this machine exactly, which is definitely will look something nice looking machine in my opinion. So this thing that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion, it's something like this because the first year. Because the first year you can see is definitely looks something nice in my opinion, it's something like this one you can see because we expected this machine exactly, which is in my opinion, so the thing that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion, but something like this one you see because it looks pretty nice looking machine in my opinion. So the thing that will be used again the first year this year for 2026 in my opinion, because you really know how expected this machine exactly, because expected this machine has been used almost with quite a bit because you expected this machine exactly because in my opinion so this that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion, but something like this one you can see because it's really how much expected this machine exactly because it definitely looks pretty nice looking machine in my opinion. So this thing that will be used again this year for 2026 in my opinion, is it definitely looks pretty nice looking machine.